Hi guys, today I'm with Lena and we're talking luxury, crazy luxury. And today I want to bring out the fantastic Kelly. This is Kelly.
Isn't she beautiful?
She is beautiful. Here, have a look. What do you think of Kelly?
Oh, it's an Hermès. I love Hermès. I love the Kelly.
So it didn't come with the, firstly it did not come with the twilly. My wife added the twilly later on.
Okay.
And someone said to me, because I was thinking about do you buy one or not?
Yeah.
And they said to me, you know, when you put your twilly, it becomes your Kelly.
It's not like everybody else's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing with the Kelly is this bag itself here, so Kelly is one handle, because the Birkin is two handles, and it comes with a shoulder strap. See, you've got the shoulder strap, which they added these things here so it can just easily connect on. See, so they just...
So it becomes a crossbody for the busy mum.
Yeah. What do you think?
Personally, I love Hermès, so I love the Kelly. I'm a bit of a crossbody bag.
So there you
girl,
go. That's how it is
shoulder
then.
bag.
What do you
think it's so pretty. I love it. I love the Kelly.
Yes. Unfortunately, these bags are impossible to get. Impossible. Now, this size here, what do you think of that size there?
That is my perfect size. That's a real, like...
Do you know what size that is?
No.
Okay, that's okay.
What size is that
So
one?
this one here, you know, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was too big. This is a Kelly 32.
Okay, so why did you think the 32 was...
Because it's very trendy to have the 28.
Yeah.
You know? But with my wife, she says, as a carry bag, meaning no strap,
the 32 is perfect.
but using it as a strap, it's not good for her. So she doesn't use the strap. She said, oh, it doesn't quite look right. But as a carrying it without the strap, it's kind of...
Yeah, it's cute.
And it is actually a pretty awkward bag to open. I don't know if you realise that with Hermès. It doesn't... With your fantasy, your Hermès fantasies, you don't realise actually this bag is pretty hard to use.
So it's not a versatile bag when you're actually opening it, but it's cute. That's not the point.
So the way this bag works is, I'll show you. So basically, it has the hook here. Okay, so to open this here, we take that off. Let me take the other one off. By the way, that one goes first because this one has Hermès on the buckle. You always want the Hermès to the... That's the way it's supposed to be. This is also the Hermès one tells you, so that's all the codes. That's all the codes.
Yeah.
So this one here is actually, I think it's from 2011.
Okay.
So it's 11 years old. It's in a lovely colour. That colour is it's a neutral. It's called Gris, which is French for grey. Grey.
Beautiful.
And then it opens like this. See, that's how it opens. So you've got to put it down to open it. You can't open it
in a rush.
Does that make sense? Like if your phone's ringing, it's not easy to get your phone out. Well, you see a lot of
people walking around with their Hermès like this because, which is, I wouldn't. But because of this issue.
Have a look. What do you think inside there? So it's got we've actually put in a little...
divider.
A protector thing.
Yeah. That's
kind of like an insert. They call that an insert. Would you add an insert if you had one? The inserts have a couple things, advantages. They give the bag a bit of shape. And they also...
protect the inside.
Exactly, like if God forbid something spilled or something happened, something, you know what I mean?
That's right.
So that's what the insert does. It gives it
Well, it definitely gives it shape. Being a woman and having handbags, I'm a handbag person. When you have a handbag and it's a certain size and you've got to fill it, you actually have to fill it.
Yes.
You know, if not, it doesn't.
It's like
give
a fish in a fish tank. It grows to the size of the tank.
Yeah, but if you don't have it doesn't have the shape, and it just doesn't give you the whole experience, I suppose, of what the bag should look like. But I love this one. Absolutely love the Kelly. I'm not like put off by the whole twisting, opening stuff. That doesn't put me off at all. I think it's wonderful.
So that's the Kelly. Kelly is a mythical bag.
So pretty.
So let's talk about the price of this thing.
Yes, okay. This is an interesting bit.
What do you think it cost?
It's Hermès, so I'm not expecting like
value.
Yeah, I'm not expecting anything little.
Okay. So this bag here, they had it listed, then they dropped it by 1,000.
So it was kind of a bargain a little bit. It was dropped
Not really.
Well, it was dropped by $1,000. So
it's 11-year-old second-hand bag. How does the number 15 sound to you? You're gonna say 1,500 or 15,000?
I know exactly which one it is.
15.
Can I just say this is actually the price of a small vehicle?
A good second-hand car.
Yeah.
A reliable, good, honest second-hand car which will last.
It's more expensive than my very first car, even.
Well, it is. It's nothing to be. It's a lot of money.
But it's Hermès. So
the thing is about it is, even though it's 11 years, you can actually see that the ladies who've owned it before have just loved it, haven't they?
It's really, 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 really well kept. The corners are great. What's the bottom half?
Yeah. It's look.
It's great.
I think
perfect.
I don't know perfect because there is a little. If you on some of the hardware, it's got a little bit of scratches. Well, it's 11 years old.
Yeah,
I think it's been used sparingly.
I think so as well. I can see a little bit of wear, but it's 11 years old. The leather looks perfect to me.
It's
from
nice.
Just looking at it.
It's nice.
It's
very
a lot
pretty. Of money, but isn't it?
Yeah. For a 15-year-old bag. 11-year-old bag.
$15,000 11-year-old bag. I'd prefer 11,000 for a 15-year-old bag.
It's Hermès, so and it's.
Is that ridiculous or what? It's not exotic. This is not crocodile. It's not.
No, it is a little bit ridiculous, but it's Hermès, and it's.
Does it feel nice?
I love it. I think it's pretty.
These Kellys, you can normally get them in 2 different styles. I don't know if you know this. They got this one here is the rattan and the celia. See, one of them has the corners. Yeah. Whereas this one here, when the stitches are inside, then they push it inside out.
Yeah.
It's this is supposed to be a little bit more casual.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a throw-on bag for the mum.
It's what do you think?
I love it. It's like a Saturday. I'm just going down.
It is a very good colour. The colour is great, particularly with the palladium, the light grey with the palladium. It's a nice combination.
Yeah, it is a nice colour.
It'd probably be 5,000 more if it was 28 instead of 32. The funny thing is, when we went to pick up this bag.
So it's Brisbane based.
Yeah.
By a seller. Yeah.
This was a store in the city. You know that designer archives I mentioned. Yes. They actually had a 28 there that someone had come to pick up. They'd flown up from Melbourne to get, and we just casually said, "Could we have a look at it?" And it was actually a smidgen small. Look, it was a little bit too small. I know that's the trendy size is the mini bags.
Yeah, you can't put a lot of them. No.
You know, and even this bag, if you're using an insert, there's not a lot of space left.
That's right. And the thing is, with these bags, and as they get smaller, you can't even carry a wallet in it, and no one carries those little wallets.
No.
We carry wallets that are
exactly. And you want some makeup and that, but because you're using a good bag, you don't want to just put the makeup in. You want to put the makeup in a little makeup bag, so it doesn't bloody. Could you imagine if you had an accident in here? Holy shit! It'd be a disaster, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a $15,000 disaster.
Actually, that's the story I was telling you before.
Mm.
There's a video on YouTube. I'll link to it in the corner, that corner or that corner. I'll link to it. This lady had the same colour, this Gris in a Birkin, and she had that dehumidifying stuff.
Oh my goodness.
She put it up top, and it overflowed, and the stuff
Water damage.
leaked into her bag, right? It gets worse. It gets worse. What had happened is she left it there for a couple of weeks. She didn't know. The leather, it turned into plastic, like stiff plastic. Like you could hit it. It was like a plastic. It turned in, I kid you not. It
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
So
the,
it hardened.
the hilarious thing is too, the brand of dehumidifier she was using was the black and gold home brand, you know, black and gold.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
really-
yeah, yeah.
How could someone be so rich and use the cheapest of the cheap of the cheap?
Because no one sees that stuff.
But you know what I'm saying or not?
Yeah.
What a disaster.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Yeah, so I
Unbelievable.
honestly, it is a hard bag. Apparently my wife said it's hard to open it. You've got to put it down to go in and out of it.
I think that if you had the strap on it, you could do the little side swivel and
Yes.
flip it up. But if you're carrying it just with the handles.
So
like
what do you
that-
think, just touching the leather there? Is
Oh
it
no, I love
beautiful?
it. I love it.
Beautiful?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
I love
only
it.
cowhide. It's only...
Yeah, but I love that, and I love that grain. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's...
The pebble. It's beautiful. I love the
Yeah.
Kelly though.
You love the
Yeah.
Kellys.
I love
32, what do you think?
I like that size. Yeah.
I think it's a really cool size that there. It's so, I don't know, I got to be honest with you there. We're probably looking at getting rid of some of the Hermès stuff because we've got too much, but you get a few in, see which one you really like, and then you see
Does she get good use out of this one?
She's used this a bit. She does like it.
So she's gotten
It's-
her cost per wear out of it.
Well, yeah. It's got quite nice. Everything is done beautifully
Yeah.
with this
definitely.
brand. It is so
I
nicely
am
done.
in love with this bag. I think it's beautiful.
Yes, yeah. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful bag. It is beautiful. It's beautiful.
For $15,000.
It's a lot.
It
isn't
better be beautiful.
Do you think it's worth the money? Is that worth the money? Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
I don't know. What do you think? Is it worth it? I think it's beautiful. I love that
Is it
bag.
worth it?
I personally wouldn't pay $15,000 personally,
No.
but it's an Hermès and the Kelly's beautiful. I must admit. I don't
Yeah.
know. If I had to spare $15,000, I'm not sure if I would be getting
Well,
this particular.
You
bag,
mentioned
though.
you've got some house repairs you have to do. You've
Yeah.
got things like that. Maybe you might get a newer car, and
Yeah.
but I suppose to some people who've already got that perfect.
Oh yeah, definitely. This
Then
would
they'd
be
say-
$15,000 would be spare change, really. But
No, but it's still a lot of money. I don't
It
think
is.
15 is ever just a laughing matter, is it? 15, that's a
No,
lot
but
of
if you-
money.
I'm a handbag person, so if you wanted it, you would make it worth the. You'd be like, okay, you'd be able to justify the $15,000.
Yeah. Is it worth it? That's a hard question. Is it worth it?
If
What do
it
you
makes
think?
you feel good when you're using it,
I
definitely.
mean, what do you think? Is that worth $15,000? By the way, they had a black one, same size, 32, and that was $1,000 cheaper. Because this colour, this Gris, is actually a hard to get colour. I think it's a bit nicer than black. I don't know. I mean, the black is classic. So obviously I'm biased. Everything I have is great. Everything everyone else has is shit, But
I
so
don't
it
do
was
black
$1,000
handbags.
more than black. It was $1,000 more than black. this is, we'll take it or leave it. That's the pricing, honey. They had a blue one. That was a 28. That was 17, and I couldn't bear myself to pay it.
So an extra 2 you couldn't pay, but were you more drawn to the colour?
Actually, I think this one became 15.
Okay.
I said 15, didn't I?
Yeah, you did 15.
15. So it was 16. They dropped it to 15, and I said, I'll take it. So they had one at 17, 28 blue. I actually like this size, but I think it is a nice size.
I like that size.
And I like that colour.
Yeah.
Blue can be a bit difficult.
This is a versatile colour.
It's a natural sort of, like it's just not, like pink is a hard colour.
Yeah.
Like you've seen the pink Birkin.
Yeah.
That's hard to match. You'd
would
have to wear that with white.
There's only
or
certain
pink.
things.
And even pink, it may not match the 2 pinks, would it? Or you can do that.
No, that'd be too much. That'd be way too much pink. Yeah. Because the pink Birkin's very pink.
Yes. It's in your face.
Yeah. The Hermès pink is pink. Yeah.
So what do you think then? 15, is it worth that or not? I might have paid too much for it.
It's an Hermès though, so
I think for the condition and the condition's not perfect. I'd say condition's a 7.5 out of 10. I'm very picky.
What is that? Just because the hardware was a bit.
Well, there's the corners are slight, right? But it's lovingly used. You can't just say, it's. I don't think it's been abused. It's been well loved.
Oh, definitely for that amount of years, yeah.
And it hasn't been used every day.
Oh no, it's been sparingly used, definitely. Yeah.
I think the price is probably the price. That's the price.
I don't know if I would have paid that.
No.
For a pre-loved like.
Oh, it's a lot of money. It's ridiculous. The funny thing is, I had the same thing as you. I wanted to pay 10. Okay.
10 is reasonable.
The thing is, when I saw the ones for 10, they were like really worn. Like that store, they don't have them coming in all the time. They've only got limited stock. So you've got to make your own assessment. And when I've looked online to eBay, the thing is with eBay, you buy one, you're going to get hit by duties. Because often these come out of Japan and they won't put a low price on it. They'll put a high price. So you get stuck with the taxes. If you send it back, sometimes you don't get your taxes back. So it's a very expensive learning exercise. Sometimes you're just better to pay more, pony up, Hermsy up, and pay the price.
Yeah.
I wanted 10. I thought 10 was fair.
I think so. But if you're saying that the quality wasn't as good, like this is very, 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 very good for something that's pre-loved, a bag that's pre-loved.
Yeah.
And used very sparingly and looked after.
It is a lot of money, isn't it?
It is a lot of money.
I think it's one of these things, you look at these things, you think, shit, that's ridiculous. Then you come back and think, okay, that's what the price is. You've got to pay this. It's a bit like the housing market. You could look at houses and say, shit, that's not worth 600,000. But then you think, well, hang on a minute, the stuff for 500 is you know what I mean? You look at these things and you just think, hang on a minute.
That's right.
What do you do? But yeah, there you go, guys. The Kelly. Would you have paid that sort of money? So that's about what, $12,000 US for an 11-year-old handbag?
Pre-loved but looked after.
Put your comments down below and we'll catch you in the next one. That's a good little video. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WatchShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WatchShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WatchShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.